Hey, this is Doug from Old Doug's Workshop. I'm going to show you how I restore these old saws. I went to the flea market and I picked a bunch. I got six saws for like $4 or $5. Uh, these are pitted. You're not going to get them back perfect, but I'll show you how I restore them. First, you want to take a pick, get any stuff that's in these threads out. Then you want a screwdriver that fits tight into this. This is a small screwdriver, but it goes all the way to the bottom. Just carefully work these, get them out. This is why it's important to buy good screwdrivers. You know, you can skimp on a lot of things, but have you a good set of screwdrivers in your shop? You can buy these blacksmith and screwdriver sets. Man, they're expensive, but they have all different type screws to fit any type of deal in them if you want to go to that expense. Then you want a punch. You don't want a big punch. You don't want to get into the threads on these. You want this to actually hit the middle, and you want to tap them out. Tap them gently because they can break your wood coming out if they've been put in too deep. I'm basically just going to show you how I clean the blades. Ooh, this one come apart. Sometimes you got to tap on them gently because, man, they're stuck over the years. And these old handles like this, you want to sand them. I don't know. Finishing's up to you. Me, I sand them good, and these things are dry. So I coat mine with boiled linseed oil, and you just want to keep coating them because this dry wood's going to soak up a lot. Then when it finally doesn't take anymore, you can usually let it dry for a while, then put some shellac, or I use lacquer. Put lacquer over it, and you got a beautiful handle when you're done. But you can stain them, paint them. You know, this restoring's up to you doing what you like. I usually take a scraper then, scrape off a lot of this rust, and this will give you a good idea what the blade looks like. This is a little old Diston. I happen to get 3 Diston saws. Another thing, the old expensive Distons got a watermark in the blade, and you got to watch it because if you use a vapor rust, you can lose that watermark. Just letting you know that. Plus me, I'm into, I like my tools to look old. I don't like to restore them to where the blades shine, and I mean, if you want to do that, fine, but it's gonna take a lot, these old saws, to get the blade back. And what you're really looking to do is get this thing usable. If you want to use it, then I'll usually take one of these little Scotch-Brite type pads, go over it just to see where we're at. Okay, here's where I get a little aggressive. Let me put my dust mask on. You want to take a sander, and I got to use a real fine sandpaper on here. I think it's like 220, but it's a used one. You don't want anything too abrasive. As you can see, there's some real heavy pitting down here at the end. You'll never get that out, but you're wanting to get this saw to where you can hang it up and display it and be proud you got a Diston that you restored. And these was bad examples, but I've been wanting to show you how to redo a blade. You get some in a little better shape. If you use this message, you can find the watermark on them. I've got 4 I've restored like this, and the watermark's just beautiful. But some of them didn't have them. Some of the cheaper saws didn't have them. Then what I usually do is I go to my paste wax with another one of these little pads, and you just want to start working that in. You probably have to wax it a couple times. And then, once you get these saws, you got to go twice a year. You got them hanging up in your shop. You got to take them down and keep them waxed, keep the rust from coming back. But you can, after we're done, this saw is usable. You can sharpen it, set the teeth. It's usable. And as you use it, it'll wear some more of that stuff off. But of course, it'll never be perfect. But then again, restoring tools to me isn't about having a perfect piece. It's the history and trying to get it to where it's good for the next generation and enjoying it. Like I said, this really is an addiction. And then you take all your little pieces. I ain't going to show you how to clean them up, but you take a little Dremel, little wire brush like that, and you clean them up, get the handle. You want to sand that handle down and whatever finish you like. I like linseed oil, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. I did a saw before this. Actually shot another video, and it didn't turn out too good. I lost sound, so I'm hoping I don't lose it on this one. But as you can see, normally you'd let your wax sit up a little longer, but I hope you can see the difference. You actually got a usable saw blade now. It's a lot smoother. And here's what it'll look like when you're done. I cleaned the medallions up. That's when I did boiled linseed oil on. I kept putting it on. It soaked up. As you can see, there's some cracking in this one because it was really dry. But it's a Diston. And you can go back after this sits a while and even re-sand and try to get some more out. But that's good for displaying. Like I said, it ain't perfect. But if you buy an old tool, you're never going to have it perfect. but you can be proud hanging it up. Well, this is old Doug signing out. I hope you found this useful. Like I said, I started this channel trying to help some of the new guys out starting out. All I can say is get out there, buy something, experiment with it, have fun, enjoy yourself, make that tool yours however you want to do it. You'll see a lot of different videos from a lot of different people. Some people want to bring them back shiny. That's great. You know, some people like me, I like the patina on them. I like them. I like it to be usable again, but I like it to show it's been around for 100 years or more. So this is old Doug signing out. Have a great day and God bless.